I'm going to share with you all something that I've learned. Canada is the second biggest country in the world. Canada has the biggest coastline in the world. Now, Toronto in itself has over 36 million people living in it. Toronto is also most commonly confused with New York. In fact, most movies that are based in New York are not actually filmed in New York. They're filmed in Toronto. Over 50% of the people living in Toronto, that's more than half, are not born in Toronto. In fact, they're not even born in Canada. They're born in other countries. The UN has named Toronto the most diverse city in the world. Now, people that live in Toronto are very proud of this. In fact, one of their city mottos is, "Our strength comes from our diversity." So here's the most mind-boggling thing. For a city that's made up of so many races, so many religions, so many people, did you know it also has the lowest crime rate in the world for a city? In fact, the UN also named Toronto as the safest city to live in on Earth. Now this gets me thinking. Me, as an Englishman, someone who's proud to be British, is suddenly thinking and wondering to himself, where the fuck have we gone wrong? Us, British people, and the rest of the world for that matter. What can we learn from Canadians? Because clearly they're doing something right. And we, us, British people, and us, humans, the rest of the world, are doing something really wrong. Now, one of my most common pet hates amongst most British people is the conversations that I hear. There's too many foreigners coming into our country. There's too many foreigners taking our jobs. There's too many foreigners committing crime and raping our women. Okay, let's break that down a bit. Foreigners do not come into our country to commit crime and rape our women. We've been doing enough of that for centuries by ourselves. Furthermore, the ones that do should go to prison like everybody else and get deported like everybody else. Foreigners have been coming into our country, seeking work and a better life ever since way back when, long before me and you were even thought of. And plus, I think we need to realise just how much of a hypocrite we sound. In one sense, you don't want foreigners coming into our country and getting a job and making a better life for themselves. But in another sense, when you break your leg and you go to A&E, or you've got a life-threatening illness, and you make the receptionist aware that you don't want anybody that's not born in England and that's not white treating you, how do you think you're going to get on? So what I'm saying is, we're not too quick to turn away help and care, are we? So I think, again, it comes down from uneducated, unemployed, fucking jealous people. Now, unfortunately, it's the uneducated, unemployed, fucking idiots out there that have the right to vote. Their opinion still matters, which causes an issue for everybody else. Now, I use the word unemployed loosely. Obviously, there's people that are down on their luck. Obviously, there's people that are unemployed, not for their own choice. I'm on about the people that can't be asked to fucking work, the lazy ones, the ones that think they're entitled and owed something by the world. So, I've come to a conclusion. From travelling to Toronto on my own and observing from a distance on how people treat each other, how people live, and from meeting various different characters, I don't think you can use people from different countries, different religions, different backgrounds as an excuse for crime happening in your city, in your country. It's not possible. The problem is simple. It's us. It's you. Now I wonder if some of you out there might take a little bit on board of what I've said in this video. Hopefully, it might change your opinion and it might change your views on things. But one thing I can say, and I think I'll end the video with this, I'll sum the video up nicely with this. One sentence. With success breeds envy. That's a fact. On that note, happy Christmas. Out for training, baby.